I gotta show you this. I don't think you'd believe me if I didn't say it. In fact, check out this friggin' house. Are you kidding me? And this is on only a 55-foot lot, almost a beginner style home. We're gonna share the price of that here in a little bit. But as you can see on this board right here, Master Plan Community of the Year in America, Best Landscape Design of the Year, 5th top selling Master Plan Community in the United States. That is where we're at right now today. And we're in the top selling floor plan in the entire master plan community. As you can see, those beautiful ceiling heights there, which you guys love, what I love. But we're not only gonna showcase this one, we've got 2 more around the corner. This is actually a master plan community that we've been into before, but we've shown all these massive homes on 60, 70, 80-foot lots that cost $800,000 to $1 million plus, right? Not today. This is gonna be the beginner level homes in Bridgeland, Texas, right in Cypress. In fact, just across the 99 over here, you've got the brand new high schools. This is the biggest master plan community here. You have everything that you would need. Oh, and not only that, there is something that I'm gonna show you in this video that is so unique to Houston, Texas, that has only happened twice. And there are people moving here, leaving their favorite master plan communities, leaving the house of their dreams just to move in here for that one specific reason. And we have never seen it before but one time. All right, hold up. I had to cut that intro short because this isn't just a school. In fact, I'm gonna show it a little later in the video, but what's on this board right here, that is what we're gonna be talking about. That is what has everybody moving to this area. So back to the intro, but you're definitely gonna wanna stay tuned and find out what this is. If you wanna know why everybody is moving here for that one reason, and we're gonna show you some amazing starter houses, including this one right here, which was my favorite, you do not wanna miss this video because this might be the one can't miss area of Houston, Texas that you're definitely gonna wanna see. All right, Joe, start us off, man.
All right, here we are again on the northwest side of town on the newly developed 99. Not because the 99's newly developed, but because what's going in that's developing.
That's right. So this is going to be an all-time crowd favorite, but this is going to be their starter size of house, right?
Yeah, we wanted to get in right now. We have shown a lot of the bigger homes that are out here that are like $1 million plus, Jackson. We want to get in on what a 45-foot lot, 55-foot lot looks like. And this is an all-time favorite around the suburbs, Perry Homes. So let's get in and take a look around at this house.
So what we wanted to do too is show you these houses that still have a great amount of, square footage inside of them, but they're in these top or the top master plan community, and show you kind of the baseline too, since we've done the other one. So Joe's always telling me, man, people love these houses and he tours them.
We do, and we know that a lot of you
guys
we never
bring you in.
A lot of you guys are coming out here, looking at these areas, stopping in here. So why not bring what's out here in the community? There's some great pros that are out here in the community. And so let's just take a look at what they have in here, Jackson. You're gonna really enjoy the space that's laid out in here. Jackson, come on in and have a look around, my friend.
All righty.
And now that we're in the cool, Jackson, I also wanted to mention, because we're in the heat of the summer 2024, but also we wanted to show you not only the size and the availability of here, but the availability on lots, ready to go inventory homes right now.
Yeah, is that something? I mean, you're working with so many clients reaching out. Some of them aren't buying for tomorrow. They may be a few months out. This is a good
Yes, I know a lot of you guys come in from out of state and you're just touring to get a feel for the area, but there's also a lot we've talked to for 6 months, 12 months, a year, or just calling and saying, hey, we got everything transferred and ready to go. These are some houses that are ready, available.
Nice. So right away you come in, and again, this is going to be on a 45-foot lot, but you've got an office. You don't have to convert.
You got an office, which is nice, and you have the traditional French doors that you see in a lot of the homes. And as you come closer this way, you're going to see there's ample space in the utility room there.
Yep.
I like when they leave space like that, not just for the washer and dryer, but if you notice, for even a refrigerator or just some extra items in there as well.
Now this is a unique open space over here, Joe.
Well, Jackson, that's because this space typically doesn't exist. You're going to have a wall here, and this entrance right over here to the other side is going to be coming in. This is the garage space.
So you're going to get 2-car garage, and this one's about 2,000 square foot?
Correct. And this builder, a lot of what they use on their floor plans, so when you see them, they name them by the square footage of the house.
Gotcha. So this is where you would actually be walking into your house.
Right here. This is
there.
the door.
Perfect.
Right here coming into the garage from your nice, beautiful car, right?
Good. And it's nice. You still got a full drop station there.
Yes, I always love the drop station.
Yep. And we're going to be increasing it in this video where we're still on 45-foot product, but we're going to see some serious height.
Yeah, you're going to see that they raise up the ceiling height, which gives ample space. You still have a nice squared island kitchen, plenty of drawers and cabinet space, uppers, gas appliances, the microwave, the oven. So see, they're putting everything in here that gives you great ample space.
Yeah, so this is gonna be, you know, that 45-foot lot, introductory load, but this is a Perry home. So this is gonna be, you know, one that holds its name and its value for a long time, right?
Correct, correct. So if you come down here, Jackson, before we see over there, I know you're staring out at those windows and you like that placement, but let's come into the secondary bedrooms.
Boom. So we've already got bedrooms in here, and these are actually still pretty decent sized rooms. You got a full queen here. You've got, you know, a whole working desk over there. They were able to put a dresser here.
And a walk-in closet.
And a walk-in closet, pretty good size. And then across the hallway?
And across the hall, in between, you do have a closet, coat closet.
Okay, got another closet there and another bedroom.
Another bedroom and a walk-in closet.
Yep, even a little
Not
bit.
as big as the other one, but you still can walk in.
Right. Okay, so this is gonna be, yeah, your traditional, you know, layout here, but you got those nice, beautiful peaks out front. The one thing that is shocking is that the primary, that's where they hold a lot of the space, so.
Give me 1 second.
Oh! Nope, no brakes.
No brakes, man. You gotta bless me at least, man.
Bless you, my Joe. Okay, so this is it. This is gonna be your look from the kitchen. Again, my favorite, and this is way bigger of a house than you know the one I started in, but having that island space and the four chairs there.
So not only do you get
tons of room.
an ample island space, you get a peninsula here.
Right.
So you wrap around the peninsula, acts as an island, but you get a true island as well.
Yeah, and the cool part about these too is they've got storage in them, as you can see. And again, that's really big to note, is that you have all of this in here to still put stuff. And if we turn around here, you have a full pantry as well, a custom, you know, pantry in there.
I mean, you got ample space for entertainment in here, Jackson.
Can you juggle?
Hey,
my dog.
What you got? What you got?
Dang, Joe. You know what? I'll show you what I got. Let's see. It's been a lot of years.
Oh yeah, it's been a lot of years,
I don't know if I still got it. We'll see. Okay.
Uh-oh. No, you don't got the JoJo touch. Nope.
I'm getting nervous, Joe.
He needs to hang. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. It's got to hang it up.
We're gonna go one more round.
There you go, Jackson. You came through.
Okay, I'm a better filmer than I'm a juggler, but why don't you continue on?
All right, so over here we have the breakfast setting area, which is called the Nook.
Yep.
Breakfast Nook. You can see there's still plenty of seating here, overlooking a window here, which is nice to have natural light come in.
Yep.
You have ample space for the living area. Again, we always like to sit down so you can kind of really visualize what that feels like if you were to live here.
Yeah, and I want to note something too. I mean, this thing is, you know, 1,950 square feet, around 2,000. But as I back up, you see the space. I've been in some of the houses that are in the 70s, 80s, 90s, even the 2000s and you know, 2010s, and there's a lot of walls and a lot of divisions. So the new plan is everything is open. So when you get that square footage, you're using all of it. So to have, my wife always says, it's so nice to have this dining room table here and actually in a spot that you would use it. We have an older house where, you know, it's tucked around the side, you don't use it.
And that's sometimes, you know, it's a good question when people reach out from out of state, Jackson. There's some states where the square footage is super low.
Right.
And that's why it really helps to say, okay, here's my price in square footage, because a lot of times we got to match up the expectation where they're coming from out of state.
Yep, and you can see now just how far down that is. So it's a big, long, open, useful area. And you've got the 2 bedrooms down there. Now around the corner over here, JoJo.
Around the corner over here is the primary bedroom, and I really like just coming in here.
This is bigger than on the 80-foot
It is, right?
It is. It's massive. When we walked in here at first, I was like, good night.
Yeah, this has a real nice, well, I'll tell you guys, this is like a square type style feel, and you can really feel it visually standing in here. I don't know what it comes like on through the camera, but standing in here, it's ample.
Yeah, so you can see king size bed, plenty of space and room over there for dressers. So I mean, I'm sitting down right now taking Joe's job, but you got plenty of room to sit. This is really wide. This is one of the bigger primary bedrooms I've been in. And then you look over here and you've got that oversized dresser, the chair. So again, we'll tell you the price of these at the beginning, but if you're looking for like top master plan community in the country, you know, and then the other surprises we've got coming up with schools in a little bit and starter prices, this is it. But now
come on into the owner's
you get both,
bathroom
Joe.
Retreat, Jackson.
Okay, so that's cool. Again, you don't have to decide whether you're going to do just a shower or a tub.
It's not super huge in here,
no,
but it's ample space, and there's a lot of room actually in this walk-in shower, as you can see. So again, I always like to say there's elbow room all the way across.
Yep. And they got a lot of different floor plans here. Again, when you're in a master plan development like this, Joe, I mean, they're gonna have a ton of different floor plans and options. So if you want something different.
Hey, this is just to present what's here, but yes, there's tons of options, tons of builders. Just gotta look and see what best fits.
Gotcha.
Look at this, Jackson. As you'll see, they use it as a security room. However, that's the low voltage, but this is the walk-in closet.
Yep, so pretty good size. Definitely not the biggest we've ever been into, but again, I keep referencing it. This is a lot bigger than the one I got currently, and it's enough for me and my wife. So if you're people who don't have too much, it's plenty sized. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue on with this tour and head right around the corner here. Nice, bright, sunshiny day. I think that's a song. So Jojo, he's on his phone. He's working actually a YouTube lead. One of you guys just reached out. But I also wanted to talk, we're gonna be going around the community. You can almost see over there the tarps and the tents over there. There's a lot coming on, and I was actually, we were in the third house that we're gonna go into, that beautiful, massive Coventry home, but it's only on a 55-foot lot. So again, entry-level prices. And it says in there that this is the top 5 community in the entire country. Now that to me just says a lot about, like, obviously there's a lot of volume, there's a lot of sales going on, there's a lot of things happening here, but what we reveal here in a little bit, I kind of spoiled it in the intro, is unique. And it's not only unique to, you know, here in Houston, Texas, it's unique to anywhere in the country. So we're going to be discussing that and why there are locals leaving their neighborhoods, their dream houses, to move into this area for that one reason. But now what we wanted to do, we're gonna head right in here. I kind of passed it, you know. You need to call me back, Joe. I'll be like, where are you going?
Come on back, Jackson.
I am excited about this one. This one might actually make me the most excited. You might remember this name here. What's the name of the builder here?
Beazer Homes.
That's right. We did a tour a couple weeks ago where they had these style homes, but on half-acre lots with shops. So
yeah, this was the RV shop video, if you guys recall that. But yeah, this is in a master plan this time.
Now you're in the top master plan community. So if you liked those homes, but you wanted something more well suited for, you know, family, for things to do, this is it. So I kind of spoiled it, JoJo, but what do we got here?
I mean, you're gonna have high ceilings, you're gonna have ample space.
Yep.
More importantly, I like that it has a very nice feel for the price range that it's in.
Yep.
So you don't always have to do that $800 million plus to get in and say, I want to be in the community and have the lifestyle and the conveniences of what this place has to offer.
Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued to see what you guys think, because these are all the 45-foot lots. So you got the beautiful peaks in the front of the Perry, all-time, you know, one of the top favorites of your clients, versus this one, you know, from Beazer here on a 45-foot lot as well.
Jackson, why don't you come over here under the shade, man, before we melt to the cement.
I know, got me cooking out here. It ain't too bad. There's a little cross breeze today, so.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's check this thing out. I'm so excited.
Well, let's go have a look around, Jackson. All right, Jackson, again, come on in and have a look around, my friend.
Hold on, Joe. I immediately noticed we're in a 45-foot lot, but we've got 2 stories, open breezeway.
Yes.
I'm digging this, JoJo.
I like it. Feels good. Love the AC. Definitely a real all-time favorite of mine to have AC in a house. But come over here, Jackson.
Okay, you're directing
We'll
me.
take this side next. But come over here. You have a nice bathroom over here. Full bath at that.
Yep, full bath.
A lot of times you have it in that first downstairs secondary bedroom, but it's outside for guests, and then come into this bedroom up here.
So we've got the, you know, in-law suite here. It's going to be kind of privated over here in the corner with a closet around the corner.
So you still have a little hallway here, so that still gives privacy as well for any guests that come into this bathroom.
Now, real quick, over here, Joe. This is pretty cool.
Again, we have the garage space here that they use as the sales room, and I imagine you were going to say this is cool because of what they do, right?
Yes, and we highlighted that last time. So I think we'll come back because this is really important.
Yes, because you remember this, right?
Yep, I do. And you get excited about it. But the cool part is, too, to the right. So if you
Jackson, Jackson.
What?
I mean, do you think anybody wants to see where this treehouse play park is?
I do. I want to go there, but you guys, I'm telling you, this is what master plan living. We wanted to start getting back to our roots. The original living in Houston, Texas team. It's about lifestyle. And out here in Bridgeland, biggest master plan community, and what's coming. This is where it's at.
It's great. You don't really have to live the community to live out here. You have everything within distance to enjoy a lifestyle.
That's right.
All right, so come down here.
I'm down here.
This is the door to the garage.
Okay, so this is where you would come in, guys. This would be walled off. That's just going to the sales offices. But now you're gonna come in from your garage and you would have your drop station. And you've already got another half bath there, which is really nice.
So really, the other full bathroom over there is dedicated for that bedroom.
Right.
Have a nice closet here.
Mm-hmm.
Utility room, we shared this again. Look what they did here, Jackson. You have not only room, you have the washer, the dryer, And then you have this counter space here. If you didn't want the counter space, could you have enough room for a refrigerator? Absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's a customization you can do, but just showing again, this isn't some tight little teeny room that you gotta get in and kind of work your way around all the machines and everything. Your washer dryer would be here, and you have all that space, cabinet space for laundry detergents, folding clothes. So everything's just so much bigger, you know. And as we enter out, this is kind of
it. So we haven't even fully went through
don't show them that yet.
We haven't fully went through the foyer yet.
That's the best. Let's go.
So let's go right on in here to the study.
And again, it's oversized. This thing is massive.
And no matter where you land out on the globe, we are right here in the heart of Houston, Texas. Not downtown, but we're in Houston, Texas. Suburbs,
that is cute, JoJo. Okay, so you're not working today. You're here with the clientele, but you've got a full office. And again, Joe, so people typically are reaching out and they need that office, but they don't. Do they think they typically got to convert a bedroom?
It's always a big talk amongst the team. It's like, hey, I could use a bedroom for a study if it doesn't have a study. Guys, realize a lot of our homes out here are built with studies. So if you don't need the 4-bedroom home, you can do the 3-bedroom with the study. This happens to be a 4-bedroom home, okay?
And I think a lot of these newer houses being built, especially after the whole COVID and all that, it's been a very popular.
It has. And there's a lot of flexibility and a lot of people that work, whether it's, you know, part in the house, in the office, or just full-time, you know, office outside of the corporate office.
Okay, now this.
Look at this space.
This is open. And again, this is just a 45-foot lot. And unbeknownst to you guys, or maybe you didn't know, we got some stairs right there. So we're going up.
We're going up.
And this excites me. So when we came in here, I'm like, man, this looks so familiar. We actually went into this house in that community that was on the half-acre lot with the 20 by 40 shop, that whole community. And it wasn't built out. There was no lights. They had it for sale. And it might have been one of the ones we sold. Anyways, we went in there and we just loved the layout. So it's cool to see it. Again, if you're like, I want master plan community, I want the top community. This is that same house, but in a top community. Now let me come over here.
I mean, just look how ample this room is.
It's
I mean,
huge.
this is like, I mean, you can just take a jog up in this house.
Yep, and you've got, I mean, minimum 11, 12-foot ceilings in here. So that immediately gives you that Texas open feel.
Yeah.
It's not any longer. It's probably the same distance from here to the door as the Perry home, but
look
just
how
getting
long
that
this table
roof
is.
up a little bit. Yep, and then check out your island, Joe. So now you've got this big dining room table here.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that wall up here.
Which one, right here?
Leaving it open. Yeah, it kind of just says like, hey, the kitchen's over here, but it still leaves it open. And yeah, you got that massive, thick custom island. Really cool. So JoJo, let's head on up the stairs. So far, what have we seen? A bedroom down here.
A bedroom.
We've got a primary around there. We're going last.
We got the owner's retreat. So let's go upstairs and see the space that's available up here. One thing I was going to tell you, look at how you can see into the entry piece from the front door.
That's awesome. So got this big landing area here, and that's what you see from when you come in is right over here. So it does give you space up here.
You're going to have split bedrooms over here, Jackson. One over there and one over here in between a full bath.
So that's a 4-bedroom house, JoJo.
4-bedroom house.
All right, and even up here, as you can see, they've kind of vaulted these ceilings, giving you a little bit more of that height and that feeling. 45-foot lot though, JoJo, so I mean, you're not having the grand, massive movie theater rooms and all that,
but this community, I tell you, has the sidewalks,
crazy.
It has the landscaping, it has the appeal, it has the pools, the parks, the tennis courts, the conveniences of the biggest grocery stores around Houston has to offer.
So now you kind of see that space again, that goes downstairs. And then over here,
the other bedroom upstairs, but you're gonna really see what they do behind the walls over here, Jackson. And this one, we got the chocolate bunny, but you start here, go all the way up, and you're met with the chocolate bunny.
Okay, so for you newbies out there, you're like, chocolate bunny. For you OGs who've been following us, you know what the bunny means. Well, it's about 100 degrees outside right now, which means that attic should be about 150, and it's not. So they put these chocolate bunnies up there to tell you that it doesn't get above like 70, 72 degrees, and that bunny is not melted. Which
it doesn't feel hot in this room. Obviously, you're open to the attic, so typically if you had that hole open, it would be hot in here.
Yep, and so this is something that's kind of coming newer. You can't really do this with older existing homes. I looked into it, it would cost a fortune. So very energy efficient. When you're talking about these power bills, we know inflation's going crazy. I just got my new power. Now I'm up to like 16 cents a kilowatt. I mean, it just starts going like, so this is you got to start factoring this stuff, you know, your energy into your monthly payments as well. And this is what I would like to see. That's going to help big time. All right, let's go check out the primary.
We have the primary room.
Look at how tall this is too. That's really cool. I mean, it's just a big open house.
All right, so welcome in here to the owner's retreat.
Yeah.
I like the style in here. I mean, you have the niche ceiling over here, tray ceiling. I like what they did here with the kick out, Jackson. It just adds a little bit more elegance to this room.
Yep, I agree. The
Personality.
One thing, yeah, the Perry one is definitely a bigger feel, like
Oh,
a
yeah, no
considerably
doubt.
bigger. And to be honest, and I'm not a designer by any ways, I think having this like gold framed bed, it just actually makes it look way smaller in here too.
These
it's like
always
a huge
do,
cube.
they do.
I don't know why they do that, but you still have ample room. Again, we're on a 45-foot lot. This is kind of your introductory level, but enough space here, the oversized dresser, a chair, and you got that windowsill to hang. But the Perry one was definitely a lot bigger.
All right.
Come on in here.
However, you get separate vanity sinks.
Yep. So now you're gonna have a bigger primary bathroom.
Nice soaker tub. Well, it's not a soaker tub, but it's a garden tub.
2 vanities here instead of just the one. You still get the walk-in shower. Got the throne.
This is
for
really
the
nice. They
bonbon.
have the seat. Always got to have the seat, right?
Yep. Got your sit down right there.
And you're gonna like this walk-in closet because it has some shelving over here in the back that kind of just gives for some extra storage space.
Yeah. You can see here. So this is
Yeah.
quite a bit bigger of a closet as well. You've got the custom here, and then don't worry, JoJo. We like seeing your pretty face, but that was kind of blocking it. That's kind of a good idea underneath the stairs to put all the shelves. You could definitely store a lot of stuff in there and luggage, everything. So you guys got to let us know. Do you want a bigger room or a bigger bathroom? Curious.
You know, I don't know what it is, Jackson. When I'm out here in Cypress, and not saying there's anything to it because it's all over Houston, but it just makes me want barbecue when I'm out here. Or is it just the time?
It's just the time. But you're a burger guy.
I am, but today I'm a barbecue guy.
All right, and real quick, I'm gonna step outside. We mentioned it obviously a lot, 45-foot lot, so these are not gonna be your absolutely massive ones. Again, we'll go through the price points in a little bit. Got some music jamming, but you still get a pretty decent size. This is probably somebody who's like, I don't really need a big backyard. And again, when you're in top master plan community in Houston, the biggest one, you're gonna have all the parks, pools, everything that you can go to. So me personally, I like having kind of that bigger yard for the kiddos, but at least a lot of these roads over here are gonna have the sidewalks, areas for kids to play. But the one thing they do here, the Beezer homes, you're gonna get this massive patio. So that is just really cool to have that much space out here. Now again, we've showed the houses around the corner that are on the 60-foot, 70-foot, 80-foot, massive lots as well, and you guys can check that out. But we really wanted to showcase these houses. We hadn't been in these yet, so we still have one more to go, which is going to give you kind of everything that we've talked about, still only on a 55-foot lot. So look at my guy over here. He likes to take them soft chairs in here, boy. Take himself a little sit down. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna head over
Jackson,
and check out. What?
you forgot one thing, my friend.
What?
This wall over
Oh
here.
yeah. Well, we don't want to show the prices, so we won't look over there.
Okay.
But this is really cool, Joe.
All right, so right here where we're in right now is the Sedona.
Yep.
At 2,800 square feet. Look, it's a 4-5. That means upstairs, not only if you're saying, oh man, I love that home, but it only had 2 bedrooms. Guess what? If you build it from dirt, they can build it with the 5th bedroom option. And you can come in here and do these placements right here on how you want your, like say your primary bath.
Yep.
Right here, let's see right here, what's the difference? Instead of the garden tub, you're like, you don't need it, you can have a bigger shower.
That's cool.
And
And so
yeah.
any of these pieces, if they fit on this plan, you can do it, right?
That's right.
Now, JoJo, how bad would you like on a 3,000 square foot house to have $132 a month?
Oh man, game over for me.
That right there, that is living good. These new efficient hosts, I mean, even their entry level ones, because they do, we're in the biggest one they make, but they do have houses starting 1,700 square
Yeah.
foot, 2,200. So you can still customize these things.
Different elevations.
Right.
You know, look how they have from craftsman to French to traditional, to French country again.
Yeah.
I mean, you got so many variations on that.
Yeah, so this isn't the only, that's what's cool about these bigger master plan communities. You're
Yeah.
gonna have a ton of options. All right, I still have that secret that I've got to show you. It's crazy, and I can't believe, once you hear people talk about it, why everybody is moving here. You're gonna wanna see that. Plus, we're gonna get into that third house at its entry-level price with the massive Houston, Texas ceiling. So before we do that, I just wanted to mention one main reason we wanted to come back out here and shoot this. We've had a lot of clients coming in and they actually go and they start touring not only Bridgeland, but many, many, many other master plan communities. and then they're trying to give us a call afterwards. I really, really want you guys to understand that this is exactly what we do. We are the #1 relocation team. This is why we built this. And if you reach out to us ahead of time, we do private one-on-one consultations with the team. We break down these areas. You can ask questions, exactly what your lifestyle is, what you like, what you don't like. And that helps to narrow your focus, because this master plan community that we're in today is bigger than most of the cities in America. So if you think this is big, imagine stretching that out to the 2nd or 3rd largest city in the entire country, which is Houston. So JoJo and the team help you with this relocation experience and buying that house. And we don't want you to have to drive around and go into all these houses by yourself. So make sure that you hit up the original Living in Houston, Texas team. And when it comes to the end, when we're talking about the prices, well, all of these reps are calling JoJo. They're giving him the best information, and that helps you in your pocket. So you're gonna want to reach out to him. Go ahead now. Let's get back out there. All right, JoJo, this is the one you were really excited about too. Now, we did highlight this in last week's video on the same builder, but it's out here, different elevation, different inside. Again, this is just gonna be on the 55-foot lot, and if you turn around here, you're gonna notice the big boys. So we've shot a lot of these houses. In fact, I'll link that video at the end, but there's opportunity to get into, I mean, even like fully custom here. So these are, I mean, these master plan communities here, you're gonna have endless
endless
options.
Possibilities out here in Cypress, Texas, not too far from the downtown Houston. I mean, it's a drive anywhere you go out here in Houston. We are not a walkable area by any means. However, let's come in here and take a look at this house, Jackson, by Coventry Homes. As a matter of fact, we had one of our awesome team members out here that came and toured this home, and we happen to be walking into it today as well.
So one of you YouTube clients, you know who you are, is looking at this exact house here, fell in love with it. So we think you guys probably will too.
All right, well, come on in.
Hold on, Joe, I'm gonna do something real quick.
Okay, gotcha.
I got a question for y'all. What do you guys like better? I'm from out of state too. Do you guys like this stucco look, or are you more of like the, you know, brick look? If you guys would, comment down below. I'm super curious. Me personally, I like the brick, but there are people who are falling in love. In fact, you can see over there, that big one over there has got the stucco, and then this one's stucco, and then you've got the brick here. They're both amazing, but I definitely like that brick.
How about what I like, Jackson?
I know you like the AC. You're gonna sit in there and hide out, you know? What do you like, JoJo?
Well, you know what? It's not about me, Jackson.
Okay.
It's about who's
What
coming
the
in
client's
town.
like. Okay, so right away, Joe, this is Texas.
This is Texas. This is a sprawling ceiling. Look how modern it is. I love the white walls, but when you come in here from the front door, you get sprawling ceilings all the way from the back, all the way front to the back.
Right.
With nice window placements. You get a lot of lighting coming through here. So let's tour this house and show you everything that this 3,600 square foot home has to offer.
And you know one thing I noticed right away, Joe?
What's that?
Well, usually when you come in, it's more of like a narrower, you know, hallway. They'll widen this if it's more of like a single level plan or whatever, but and the stairs on this one start farther back too, so.
And keep in mind, we're in a 55 foot home product. What does that mean again? A lot of times we do say it in videos, but never take it for granted. It just means it's the width of the lots that the house sits on.
Right, so this is just the 55-foot lot. It's not gonna be, so that'll kind of reflect on the price we show here in a little bit, but right away over here, I'll do it quick, JoJo, but you've got a bedroom. You guys have seen this a lot, but this one over here is gonna have its own private bathroom, full tile shower, and you can see the height of the ceilings in here. That's what's cool about this builder and this floor plan as well. Big, tall, and are we rocking a double bubble McNasty closet? Yes, we are.
McNasty closet.
Man, so that's mother and father-in-law right there got their own closet. It's a double bubble, JoJo. And then you got another coat closet here. So we lost JoJo. I'm gonna keep this thing rolling until he comes back. You never know where he went.
Jackson, my man. You know, we're right here in the study. Look how ample this space is in here. Absolutely love it. And it's got the agenda here. What is our agenda? Let's get through the house.
Okay, so you get the big windows behind us lighting things up. Now you can see you got the big French doors. Again, taller ceilings. I don't know if you guys are noticing that on the camera as much as us, but when you get the height on the ceilings, definitely gives you that bigger feel.
And one of the things I like that you pointed out how wide it is in here, Jackson, but on top of that, you still get a curved staircase, which is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Breathtaker for sure.
And then just seeing where you're standing there, I just want to give people perception of the size of this entryway here. So that would be walled off there, Joe?
That again, that would be walled off, and you would have the entry over here, obviously, because you have the drop station, and then you're invited into the utility room.
Dang, now that's a big utility room. And look at that floor. Looks like something off the Labyrinth. Anybody, you ever watched The Labyrinth when you were a kid?
No.
Oh man, you need to watch it. It's a good movie.
What about Cubert? You ever heard of that game called Cubert?
No?
It's probably way old.
Cubert. Who's seen The Labyrinth and who's played Cubert? Then we'll know what age demographic you're with. It's David Bowie is in, it's a great movie. Anyways,
you have plenty of room over here for a refrigerator, washer, dryer. Still have room if you want to put the fur baby down over here.
Yep, this is big, ample space. It feels like we're in like a 60, 70 foot, 80 foot product right now.
All right, Jackson, so if we go over here, one of the elements that this house has, what I was about to say, is a traditional formal dining room.
Yep.
A lot of people don't want it, but I believe it's a coin toss up on a 50-50 on what people are looking for.
Is it? A lot of the people coming here kind of could do with it, could do without it?
A lot of people are doing out with it. However, I do see people that still want this space, and then if not, hey, kiddos can have a little play area as well.
Yeah, and another thing to mention, we talked to them, I mean, they have multiple different floor plans. So if you're not a big fan of the dining room, they've got other ones similar to this with the high ceilings that don't have that.
We've toured so many, helped clients with resale homes in the past years, and a lot of times we go into a house and that's like either like if they homeschool or a play area for the kids. That's what they utilize for.
So real quick, we got the half beezy over here.
What do you have over there?
I don't know. I'm throwing slang term. We got the half beezy, half bath.
Okay, you just turn.
And we got a closet. Look at the spiral closet, Joe. What do you think?
I like it. It's nice.
Well, you should show people on YouTube then.
and we got Jackson's slang bathroom over there. Half beezy. All right.
This is it, JoJo. I love this stuff.
This is great. Yeah, I love when they corner the fireplace over here because it really adds to the focal point of the TV. Actually, we've had some people that are like, you know what, I really don't want that TV above the fireplace, so they've really catered to the clientele that wants a wall and then the fireplace on the side.
Yeah, I think that's a unique perspective, and I do agree with that. Kind of having that corner unit makes it a standalone.
It does. It's his own standalone, and you don't have to compromise right there with the TV entertainment area.
And they got a built-in there big enough for about a 90-inch TV if need be.
A lot of times, just keep in mind, this is the model home. A lot of times they'll just leave these empty, but this can be added as an upgrade, and I definitely would do it.
Mm-hmm. So you've got the fireplace there, enough room for decoration. I love having, I mean, we might have to get the app out, JoJo. We're at least 19, 20 feet.
Okay, I think we got this down by now, Jackson. I'm calling this 21 3/4.
Okay.
What are you calling it?
20 and a half feet.
20 and a half feet.
I used to, when we shot these videos before we did this, I'll be like, that's at least 87 feet. I was a little off, but I'm starting to learn now.
All right, here we go. Well, who is gonna get it today? 22, let me stop right there.
Dang.
It's about 22 something.
Dang, that's one of the taller ones.
Yep.
22 feet up there. And you've got a fan up there that's got a diameter of 10 feet. That thing is massive. So
I like the wall here because you can actually put some decor like they have up here.
Yep.
And then you still have some nice windows up top, and they utilize the slider here, which is always a great addition to a home.
I think this is just an amazing setup, kitchen. You've got the big island. I love having, table space over here as well. I think me personally with the kiddos, we're always utilizing the island. And if we did a quick dinner, it would be here.
And you're still tied into the living room.
Right.
And check this out. I like that they even have a pocket window over here as well.
Now you're gonna get, you got the gas appliances, kind of more of the custom vent hood here.
Have a nice coffee area here, even though you saw it up front. You can tuck it over here on the side in a walk-in pantry with a spice rack, Jackson.
Oh, there you go.
I know you like the spice racks.
Spice it. So you got plenty of space in there, and that goes right into your formal dining if
formal dining flows right on in.
Be here too, but yeah, that's a great space over here that's hidden. Nobody sees it.
Yeah, that's where you can put the turkey and all the fixings right over here, right?
Coffee makers, whatever.
Coffee maker, your choice, you name it.
So then your view from your kitchen, you're standing here getting everything ready. JoJo's over here. He won't leave your house. He's waiting for his burger.
That's right.
And now you can see the space that you have in here. Let's save that primary, JoJo, and we'll go check out the upstairs.
I agree.
But real quick, gotta check out your custom patio. This is where I hang out the majority of the time, Joe.
This is your hangout spot?
I love the back patio, man. And fortunate enough.
Did you ever get one of them cool fans outside?
No, I've been looking at them like crazy, where you actually hook up a garden hose to it. It's like a radiator. It's amazing. But we got the pool. You know what I did put in the backyard,
What's
Joe?
that?
One of the canvas tarp things.
Yeah.
I actually bought one off Amazon for 60
Oh,
bucks.
that's right. The
It
little
is the
triangular
greatest
pieces?
investment I've ever made in my life.
And it really made a lot of shade?
Oh man, it covers the pool, keeps it colder. So we're just giving y'all the southern Oh, you know what we didn't do?
The slider, Jackson.
That slider. Go open that bad boy.
Come on, we'll do a reverse slide this time again, huh?
Slide, slide, slippity slide. Go ahead, Joe. Hit it with the gun show.
There's the gun show. Now,
That is
how
what
nice is this? I don't think this ever gets old. I just absolutely love this, Jackson.
For me too. I mean, you got the double fans out here. This is where you're gonna hang a lot. You got the TV going out here, the big slider. Imagine in the fall time, winter, and you get the fireplace going. Just,
Oh yeah,
Come
do a
on.
fire pit in the backyard.
this is cool.
All right, so let's go upstairs, huh?
Let's do it.
You know, we get a lot of you guys coming from up north too, Canada, so let's go upstairs, eh?
You catch me saying A a lot, not yet.
Oh, that's because you were close over there in Idaho, right?
I was about 80 miles.
So you
90
guys
miles.
use A over there?
A lot, yeah. Not as much as the Canadians, but I definitely end my sentences with it a lot. Holy moly, Joe.
Look here. I mean, every time we see this, we love it, Jackson. Again, you guys are familiar with this. Obviously, it's the same builder.
We last week went up to one and you could see it from when you walked in, right, guys? And it was turned around, so the bar was here. It's a little bit of a bigger landing space, but that was a lot bigger.
This is a bigger
lot.
home.
Yeah, and so letting you know that this builder has multiple different ways of building this media room, and you can do it custom to how you want.
That's
but
right.
Now you're on the 55-foot lot.
So check this out, very nice entertainment space. Again, if you wanted to utilize the 5th bedroom of the house, it would take placement of this area right here, Jackson.
It would?
Yes.
So this would be a fit, yeah.
There's a lot of homes that you'll see that you still get this and can add a 5th bedroom. However, we just want to let you know this particular builder on these floor plans, this is what takes place.
Dude, I almost want to bring my kids on one of these just to let them see. I think they would, I mean, just seeing the pool
You think they
table,
would like
the
that?
bar there. I could totally imagine a family coming from out of town,
Yeah.
home shopping, and the kids come up here
Just put
and
them
they're
here.
just screaming,
Yeah.
and the parents are trying, like, this would be it, you know, I could totally feel that. But there's probably some people who are like, don't care, don't need it, you know, but I don't know.
And that's okay.
I like it, JoJo. And then you turn around.
Around you have the game room right over here. And as we cross over to the landing, you haven't even caught up to me yet,
I
Jackson.
haven't, nope. I'm hanging out there in the game room. That's more my style. I'm just a big kid, Joe.
You see right here, you have a full bath.
Got a full bath. Does it go around the corner or something? Oh, it does.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got a walkthrough. So this one's got its own sink here. Then
And
we've
it's gonna
got
walk through for the other bedroom that's down the hall over here. So I'll meet you over here in this other
linen
bedroom,
closet.
Jackson,
And the JoJo
with the glass slipper.
with the. You kind of are, you know. You make everybody's dreams come true. You make the slipper fit with
Paris.
us.
Yep.
A lot of clients. We
So-
thank you for that, Joe.
Look at this room. It's really nice. I like the temperature in this house. You can't feel that, so I'll let you know it's nice and cool in
It
here.
is nice and cool. But again, they've got their own. You can shut these doors so that, you know, this room's got its own sink, whatever. They share that bathroom, and then it's got a pretty decent walk-in closet. So this is the 4-bedroom JoJo, and then we go.
Over here,
Yeah.
you got a double door to the long closet.
They had that downstairs.
Since it's not a walk-in, you're gonna have 2 different closet doors in order to utilize the space.
Makes it nice. One of them you could definitely put.
And when you walk through the restroom earlier, Jackson,
Yeah.
you still have entry from this bedroom into the bath.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you have the guest entry, and then you have the bedroom entries as it pairs as a Jack and Jill.
So this wing's gonna have the 2 bedrooms. If you wanted to, you add the 5th bedroom, and then you can have that small landing
Yeah.
space over there.
And look at this right here. They have little niches in the wall for decor, and then look at these hanging chandeliers right here on the entry. I mean, it just really adds a nice feel to the house.
It's a head turner for sure.
It is a head turner. And I like you can even get a sneak peekaboo. Well, it's not even a peekaboo. I mean, you see directly into the kitchen.
Yep, and these big, you know, landing spots, these walkways here, I love them because you can throw a football from that side up and over and catch it over here.
Or you can have a Nerf gun going that way and then turn around and,
Yep.
and get it over
Wife
here
gets
too.
pumped up about that one.
Yeah, we got shut down on that too. So what we've been waiting for, we know the square footage, we know what the houses look like, but what about the price?
Hold on. You know what, JoJo? We didn't even do the primary over here yet.
Jackson, we did it again.
I was like, wait a minute. I think we forgot something.
You know what's something amazing about that is when you get sold on a house and you don't even go into the primary because it's such a wonderful floor plan.
You're right. I was sold upstairs. I lived through my kids, so whatever they like, we're getting. But this.
And we were about to miss out on these bay windows style here. Look at this, Jackson.
And look at the vaulted, massive ceiling.
It has a cathedral style ceiling over here.
That's right.
This is a great spaced out floor plan here. Again, I know we shared this at one time. They have the thermostat in the bedroom, which is really great to drop the temperature at night.
Yeah, and I mean, now you've got at least probably 14-foot ceilings in here. Anytime you get that ceiling up, the space just feels doubled. I don't even know if this is too much bigger. This is about the size of that Perry one, but having the additional windows right here that curve, these big, beautiful windows, that's awesome. And then, you know, just getting that ceiling height though is big. And then check out the backdrop. They did that like brick texture. It's a really cool look to the house. So then we come in, and now you get a bathroom.
This is a bathroom right here, Jackson, if I ever seen one. Look at the space in here.
It's really cool. Look, that light tan, you know, with the white, really cool.
And again,
look.
that's all personable, you know, it can be done a different way.
That bench makes...
It is. The reason why I wanted to highlight it is because...
It made you not look the biggest you've ever looked, Joe, because your right foot wasn't even touching the ground. I'm like...
Jackson, come on, man. Come on.
Look at that, though.
But look at this, yeah. This is a spa type style.
Yeah, and you know what's cool about this? Again, 55-foot lot, but like you're not sacrificing and squeezing two of them together. Now you've got a whole designated area here for the tub.
Soaker tub.
Dual vanities.
Toilet area.
Got the trombone. You got a linen closet over here.
There you go.
And again, now we can really walk in.
Closet. Check it out. All the different brick style variations along with the stone that pairs with the brick.
You've gone through this process with so many clients, but like there's a lot of options to these when they start from.
There is.
Or not even from dirt, but like one that's just being built or whatever. They have customization. So
yes,
they can really kind of
look at this, what they did here too, Jackson. There's a safe right there as well.
That would be nice. So I'm just gonna twirl around as you guys can see how many different options you have. And this is something, you know, Joe helps you with. We're gonna go over price here in a little bit, but you know, going through the design process, setting all those meetings up, he's got a passion for it. Let me tell you guys, he's good at it. So now I gotta go out and find him and we'll go through those prices. I'm glad I remembered this, Joe. This is nice.
Oh yeah?
Well, yeah. All right, so I'm just about to show you that thing that I promised. Now, it almost looks like a university campus. I will show it, but pertinent to this video, you must see this first. I wanted to just bring up the map. Now, many of you already know what we're talking about. We're in Bridgeland, which is in Cypress, Texas, but you also didn't know this. So we did some videos, a couple of them in the past, and the hottest zip codes in the United States, one of them being, it was basically right here in Bridgeland. So this is the hottest master plan community, and as we have started to go back to our roots, the original Living in Houston, Texas team, the reason I started this channel was because I moved to the wrong area at first. I settled on the house, right? So we really want to showcase these areas to where, you know, it's more important to figure out where to live than the house. But Bridgeland is one of those things. When you drive around, when you really break this thing down, I mean, it doesn't look that big on the map, but Bridgeland itself is bigger than a lot of American cities. I think there's 100 and something thousand residents in here. And then where we're at, you know, is just right across the way. So we're gonna go underneath the 99. Now, here's what you need to know. Not only is there brand new schools, we're gonna talk about that here in a second, and something that you've never seen before or heard of, but there's actually right here on the corner, there's gonna be a new H-E-B grocery store. So living right next to Bridgeland, there's already H-E-Bs, there's stores, but you've gotta go over here. You're gonna basically have your own, and it's gonna be the biggest one, they say, in Houston. So this is going to be massive. And then you've got big brand new Target stores and stuff. So this 99 is where everything is exploding. Just to the north of you on 290, this is where you're gonna have, you know, Costco's, you're gonna have outlets, you know, outlet malls, you're gonna have all your movie theaters, everything that you could imagine is all just right there. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about is how we're underneath. So this is all that new section, and it is starting to expand, and we haven't been here for it's just been a couple months. And the growth that we have seen there, now you have that big aquatic, it's actually right there. It was on the map, the Long Wing Landing Aquatic Center. So now you've got that resort style pool. And the cool part is it's got a big lap pool in there as well. And a lot of times with these, the cool part I've learned about Texas is if you've got these community pools, one, it's nice that you can go enjoy those, cool off. You can see people in there today. But two, they hold a lot of swim team meets and stuff too. So if your kiddos are into swimming, or even if you don't even think they are, for some reason when they move to Texas, they get into it big time. A lot of these pools throughout Bridgeland are going to host those meets very close. Now, the other thing that I wanted to break down was that, well, we're just going to go out there and we're going to show you. All right, Jojo, we've been teasing it, but what the heck is this?
All right, Jackson, inside of a master plan community, not only that, one of the top rated, most in-demand master plan communities that Houston, Texas has to offer.
In the country.
In the country, you want to call it the country. However, This is a private school right here. It's massive. This is Cypress Christian School. And I'll tell you what, it is super massive. And why is that? Because it's from kindergarten all the way through graduation. That means 12th grade.
I know, and you stopped me earlier when you heard this. You're like, oh yeah, that's the second one. Like, you knew there was one other than one of these?
Yeah, so the original one is over there in the other side of Cypress, on the other side of 290 off of Cypress North Houston, and Jones Road, I believe, is where that one's at. So it's still a big school, but this campus is going to rival that by far. And
this looks like University of Texas.
It does look like a major university, and people are real excited. Like one of the sales reps were saying, even locally, a lot of people are moving because this is a private school. So, you know, a lot of people reach out where private schools are. And then if you look right across the street, Jackson, there's a sign right there.
Yeah.
That is the elementary school.
Yeah, and so that's actually
the public. That's
opening
public.
up in just about 2 months. It's right down here, and then this one's going to be next year, they said. So you'll have full private
so this
school.
one's opening up this August.
Yep.
Or where are we at? 2024? Yep. Yeah,
July,
August. Yeah.
For this school year. So you're going to have, and that's one thing we want to talk about too, is we are always in these master plan developments and these new ones, and they don't quite have schools yet. Well, they do come, they do get built, and you might be looking at school districts too, and that can kind of take you in a direction. But these are brand new. As you can tell, and from the drone footage, you're not going to find nicer, bigger, newer schools. And again, in a top master plan community in the country, this is going to drive a lot of, you know, teachers, people coming out here. So for years to come, you're going to have all new schools right here. But this year and next year, a private one and your elementary, donezo. Now we can get into those prices. So we started over there, 45 foot.
All right, so let's dive into the 45-foot home with Perry Homes. Mind you, there's some other builders as well if you want a different option in that 45-foot series. Again, like I'd mentioned, their houses are according to the square footage. So they have 1910 square feet all the way up to 2594 square feet. These are your base prices starting at 452 to 522.
So then the 45 footers, we're looking starting in the 400s.
Yes, starting in the 400s. Now you have to reach out. They have an inventory sheet. They have homes ready to be sold right now, and they have marked them down. And so we'll gladly share that with you if you're interested in wanting to know more. But wait, here we are, what's available right now with the Perry 45-foot homes. And Jackson, I just wanted to show you right here. Here is the model home, which is 1984 square feet. Look at the price drop on there, $449 for that house.
So is that about 500,000?
So let me tell you something that's very rare right now, but however they have it because it's in inventory. Now they have lots of lots, but 1984, if we come over here, match it up, that is below the base price.
So below the base price, this house is done. And in fact, she mentioned something unique about these three houses that are sale right now. Those three top houses.
And here, right now they have a 3-2-1 buy down that they worked out of incentive with one of their preferred lenders. Now, what's really exciting is from these three right here that are ready to go off the ground, again, reach out, we get you connected throughout this process. However, they have 5.5% right now across the board on their inventory homes, but these three more specifically, they have a 2-1 buy down will put you right below 4% on that, which is really great.
So you're talking interest rates, I think she said around 3.5% for these top three that are in inventory right now for the first year. So second year would be mid 4s. And then
so you have to reach out, and that's where we connect with the lender on that buy down, because really what it says too, that means you're tearing down, you're buying that down basically, but they're doing it for you.
And that seems scary. Oh, my interest rate's going to continue to rise forever, Joe. Is it?
Well, no, not necessarily. There's going to be where it stops at one point, and that's where they give you an estimation sheet. So what we're talking about, Jackson, is basically what they're advertising. They buy blocks of these interest rates for the consumer. You just got to reach out and talk to them and let them know what the details of that looks like.
That's awesome. So now we went into the Beezer home, which had the higher ceiling, still on a 45-foot lot, but we might have to go back over.
We'll go right back over there because they have something so cool. They have the interactive screen in order to show you. Okay, Jackson, here we are on the screen right here in Beezer Homes. As you can see, they have available now.
Is that the 300,000s, JoJo?
That is 391 they have on the ground, ready to go in Master Plan Bridgeland Community. And then the one you're probably excited to get to is to find out about the Sedona right here, which is
what we're in.
We're in the model home. This is a different elevation, as you can see here.
Right.
So that reflects on that. That's available in September. A lot of times we like to adjust those timelines, you know?
Yeah. And so here's the Sedona. That's where, and then you can mix and match all these, but we are standing in it, and there's one available
for $539,785
in just over a month.
And just so you know, they have different target dates depending on the type of house you're looking for. They have August. And this is not considering that if you build from dirt and pick your lot, you know.
Yep, and there's another one that looks like
there's another stone, and then this one does give you the covered front patio.
Right. Still
front porch, my bad.
And under 600,000.
Yeah, 592. So you can see that different elevation on what that looks like. Again, just to kind of have a quick view of that, there's your floor plan.
So this is all where you walk in, and then you got the big grand open area. And I think upstairs is where we saw a lot of the flexibility where you could build the extra rooms.
They do have an extra room that goes over there, so you can reach out and just say, hey, how does that look like, or what does that consist of?
Right, so in the low to mid 500s is where you're starting on this.
So you got right under $400,000 for a house that's ready to go. Off of there, that's not base, so that's a completed home. And then you can see as you move all the way up to usually the model homes, which are the all-time favorites because you can actually see them and visualize them. All right, now last but not least, but definitely super exciting for this product with Coventry Homes. This is on a 55-foot lot, Jackson. And right now what we're in right here is called the Lumberton. That is the model, the 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 3,400. This one that stands that we're in is 3,600 square feet. And again, you could replace the media room for a 5th bedroom.
And that had a base price on there.
Drum roll, please. $629,990.
Awesome. So now we're not talking about $800,000 to $1 million for one of these big Texas homes in a top master plan community.
That's right. Now they do not have this house right now. They have one house out here available, which is not the same elevation right now, but it is available for purchase. And then also they do have dirt lots, and they have plenty of availability.
This is what's cool.
This is what's super cool. So if you wanted the green space, they have it. The bigger oversized lot over here, they got 1, 2, 3 of them right there. All the stuff that's in blue is available to build. So if you wanted this house, you can get it built.
Right. You guys, you've seen us in some of these model homes before, and they've got these unique giant backyards. So 2 of them are sold. Those obviously go quick, but you can see here there's still a couple of these with these massive corner lots. So you're gonna get that bigger lot. And does that cost you an absolute arm and a leg to get into those, or is it not much more?
It's not much more, Jackson, because in comparison to a lot of communities, I mean, you can pay upwards of $100,000 for some of these lots. However, some of these are about $20,000, depending on the size of the lot. Some of these may be around that 20-ish range because they back up to the lake lot.
Gotcha.
Just a little bit of water feature. So that would be this row right over here.
So all 55-foot lots, and they're going to be building this exact model. But again, there's a ton of different floor plans here from what, a little over 2,000 square foot up to almost 3,800.
That's right. You have 2,493 square feet up to 34, and that's not if you add on to anything else.
Yep. And he said every one of these 2-story homes, so even some of these starting in the mid 500s, have these tall ceilings here in the living room.
That's right.
All right. So you're in a top master plan community. Bridgeland is amazing. It's starting to expand, and check out, you've got a private school coming next year, and you have your brand new elementary school this year. The parks are in place, the pools are there, and the biggest HEB is going to be at the end of your street. But there's one thing that you need to know. And before I tell you that, make sure you reach out to JoJo and the team, the original Living in Houston, Texas team. This is exactly what we do to help you. But these are videos, 2 of them, where we have gone into the bigger homes. So if you're saying, you know what, I do love Bridgeland and what's going on there and that private school, but I need a little bit bigger of a house, go ahead and check out both of these videos. And once you watch one of them, go ahead, come back to this video or whatever, and find that next video and watch it.